Well, as you know, Mr. Beach is out bottle hunting. Now, what do you think would be the ideal thing for Mr. Beach to find whilst he's out bottle hunting under lockdown during a COVID crisis? How about a metal detector? I've got the whole thing. Jesus
Well, sorry it's been a while getting this detector on the go, but I've been very busy recently, and I've only just this afternoon, it's a wet windy day, so I thought I'd come into the workshop, do a bit more on this. I haven't got a circuit diagram for this. I've connected a battery to it, turned it on, and there's power in it, but there's no audible noise. I'm going to check the earphone in a little bit just to check I've got that wired round okay, and it's not something as simple as that. But I've changed this central chip here, and I've changed this chip here. The reason being, I've got no circuit diagram, so I can't fault find very easily without that. So what I've had to do is the power comes in down here where the red probe is, and I've got power to this chip here, which I can show you on the meter. Let me just probe on it, and it's so I've got 7.2 volts arriving at that chip on the VCC, which is the input, which is pin 8. I'll show you a pin out now. There you go, as you can see, that's getting to there. But we don't seem to have any signals flowing through that chip. That's an LM393N, which is part of the audio amplifier circuit. There's another one up here, which I've got my desoldering gun heating up at the moment, because I want to charge that up as well, and have a look and see what it's like when I change that, because I would suspect that these two chips, well, let me get that out of the way, cable across the screen there. I suspect that these two chips here, being they're both audio operation amps, are both linked as part of the circuit. Well, I've changed this one, I need to change this one as well, so that's the next job we're going to do. Also, what I'm finding is when you take these out, when I pulled out this big one here, you can see the state of it. It came out, some of the legs even broke off. Got stuck down in the holes, and it's taken me an age to get them out. There's a lot of rubbish underneath as well. Here's the op amp that I took out as well. I'll take some close-up pics and you can see the state of these. To be honest with you, I think they're all in need of change. I've got them. As I say, there was only about 50-60p, so only like, I don't know, 70-80 American cents each. They're not a lot. So I'm just going to whack them all in. But when I get them off, then I'm cleaning under the board as well, because it's in a right state. So let me just get the solder gun on here. It's just heating up, and we'll get that off. Right, I'm not too sure how much of this you're going to see, but we'll have a go. That's the other problem I'm facing with this, where the solder's been underwater so long, it's not coming off so well. Let's give it a couple of goes, I think. Right, we'll go back over them a quick time. this one's not going very well. I think this one's joined to the one next door as well. Right, let me just have a quick look, see what we got. Here lies the problem I'm having. Even with my special solder gun, I'm struggling to get these off. The main reason being that the pads and the solder are so bad. It's unbelievable. I'm just worried about just lifting a pad. Once I lift the pad, that's the end of this detector. But it's a case of trying to get the pins out. You've got to try and push them down through the board, and I'll say the last time I did this they snapped off, so, and I've got no easy access to pry this chip out because it just does not want to go. Oh, hang on. Oh, looks like it's coming. One side's out. I'll just keep wobbling it, see if I can get it free. But it's not the easiest thing to do. Just get it to come out without breaking the legs off. I might be in luck. It seems to be this front, yeah, that one's still soldered in. Okay, let's try that again then. Give it a bit of heat. See whether that's freed it up. No. As per before, the leg's broken off and you can see the state of what's under there. So we've now got in this hole here, we've now got the leg snapped off. Great. Right, I've now got to try and get that out. Whether I can put some heat from the other side, I don't know, but let's try and clean up the board. So there's the state of the one that's just come off. You can see where he's lost his leg on this last one here. Now I did have somewhere on the bench, I had the leg off of a component which I've got here. This piece of wire that I was using to push down in the hole. Well, just off camera I've managed to get it out. I heated it up, there was a stub sticking out, so I pulled it out with a set of pliers. It's probably going to be hot now. Yeah, it is. Right, but that's good, because that now means we've got access to that one. All the pads are oh, hang on, it looks like there might be another one. Hang on a minute, what's going on down in there? I can push that down through practically all of them. Not that one. That's all I'm doing, is just pushing this little piece of wire down through the holes, because if it goes through it means they're free, and then I can get the leg of the new component through, and that one Ah, it's gone now. Right, so what's stopping this one? That's got it. You can see something stuck in there. Right, that's all come out. Right, I'm just going to grab a bit of IPA, give this a wipe. You can see the dirt coming off. God, this stuff stinks. All it does, it just gives it a good clean. Gives me the best possible chance to solder back onto it afterwards. As you can see, it's come up like quite new there now. All the pads are good. So that's looking okay. Alright, I'll see if I can get some more of this from work actually. Okay, so that's looking good. Right, so as you can see, I have one or two chips to come because there's like 10 for £1.50, so I couldn't really buy them in any smaller amounts, but I do loads on electronics, so it's always handy for the future. So just for information, if you're ever faced with this and you've got a chip missing from the board, see the little cutout here? That matches with the little cutout you've got here, and that's how you know which way round it goes. Right, there she is. She's in. Right, so just solder that in on our nice new connections, which we've got there now, and we'll see how we go. Right, I'm going to turn off my desoldering gun now. I'm going to fire up my soldering iron, so I have to wait a few minutes. So go and make yourselves a cup of tea, and in the blink of an eye I'll be back. Right, well I've gone and got a pair of earphones, put them into the jack, on. Now, it's not, when I wave it across something, it's not making a different sound, but that's the first time I've had sound out of this board, and that's where I changed that second op amp. So I'm in the right area, so I've just got to do some further work, but at least we have sound, and it's controllable. Watch. Clock. Well, I think that calls for a bit of a celebration. Let's do it Mr. Beach style. Shall we crack open some champagne? Shall we have a nice bottle of Bollinger? Shall we have some port? Shall we sink a few ice cold beers? Nope. Let's celebrate in true Mr. Beach style, and let's go dunking. Now here is a cup of finest English tea, and here, if I can get it out the packet, is a biscuit. The thing is, let's get reckless and let's live in the fast lane. How long can I leave this biscuit in my tea and then still pick it up and get it to my mouth without it falling into the tea? Here we go. Cue background music. Lovely. That, my friends, is the art of dunking. I have to say, my brother is the all-time best at this. Now, I'm sure he'll be watching and laughing his head off. Oh no, I'm not very good. It's fallen in. So get yourself a pack of biscuits and some tea and get dunking. God, it tastes good.